personally, I don't know what would hurt somebody so much from someone they just met a week and a half ago. Like, what would happen that you're so hurt, like that hurt, that you can't sit and have a conversation and even say what it was that bothered you? You understand? It's only been a week and a half that I've known her. You understand? Like,
I think what will cause that is maybe she believed in you so much that maybe in the course of that issue you might have said something that you think is cool.
Let me tell you
maybe
something.
It bruised her ego. You see? That is making
even
because I'm thinking she's going so hard on you. For me, she's going so hard on you.
Sometimes people
maybe
use people
because
as, sometimes people, and see, I'm not allowing her to do it. Sometimes people use other people as a punching bag. That's why I said I'm happy you guys are here. Because I literally, and you said, why are you guys like this? And I said, don't put me in this. Because I'm sitting, I can look at her and I can be respectful like a gentleman and talk to her. And you guys can be right here. So by saying you guys are not trying to...
Because she's the one who feels offended. So you don't expect...
But she has to say what she's offended by. And I just said, and I said right there, I wasn't like pushing you away saying I don't talk to you, and that's what she thought. You see how she keeps saying, no, you told me I'm not in this conversation. I said, no, I'm not speaking bad on you, like, you know, like you wasn't there, you're not included in this. So that's actually protecting her. Like, don't think that I'm speaking negative.
I got
you get what I'm saying? But she
place.
took it as a defense because she's already animosity. And the same thing with he wasn't there. You wasn't there for the Crawford situation. So the same thing with the Crawford situation is Crawford's trying to find a witness within her. Like, yo, this is what happened in this. And I was like, Lily, you don't have to agree with her because what she's saying is not correct. And I told her Crawford that. But Lily took it as, remember I told you about don't take things personal, as if I'm trying to push Lily away from, no, don't go get into this drama. It's not worth it. You understand? Like, she's feeling how she's feeling. And the problem is not even with me. The problem was with, you understand what we spoke about. So I'm, in all these situations, I'm actually protecting Lily and she don't see it. And if she feels offended, she can sit here and say, why are you excluding me from this? Or why? And I'll be like, no, that's not the case. And at some point, a person does have to calm down. The only reason why a person shouldn't calm down is if something real happened. No, he stole my money. No, he stole my cat. You know, like, I hate him. You know, his people hurt my people and I would never be cool. You know, like when you have that strong thing, you know how like two tribes can never be cool, or the Bloods and Crip gangs in LA, California can never be cool because it's like, nah, I'll never be cool with them because he killed my cousin. Fuck him. It's not that serious. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, is it the alcohol you drinking, or is it just something in your life that is bothering you so much and you're just using me as a punching bag? And it's like, I'm happy you guys are right here to see that because I'm not doing nothing wrong. And if I have, I'll apologize. Like if she said no, anything, when we was walking in, he said something about whatever, then say it. And then you guys can be like, Seven, that's not right. And I'll be like, you know what? I didn't mean to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. But if you're not telling me exactly what's bothering you, that can't be bothering you so much. The thing about the corporate situation can't bother you that much. And the thing that she was mentioning about the mosquito or something like that, those are just little, that's nothing. The problem is whatever is deeply rooted in her to make her have this. And I grew up like that, so I know what it is. When I was angry because of how I grew up, nobody could say nothing to me. I used to fight all the time. I used to always fight because it wasn't because I had an actual problem with someone. It was because, you know, in America, people be like this. They'd be like, who you looking at? They'd be like, you looking at me? You ever see in movies? They'd be like, you looking at me? Like, in America, when people are looking at you, they think that you can see their pain. They'd be like, stop fucking looking at me. Because I'm like, I can see you're in pain, but you don't want me to see it. So you're like, don't fucking look at me. So they get all, because there's something that's deeply, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, at this point, I'm not really pained by anything. I'm not angered by nothing. I'm in a beautiful place in my life. So if you guys sit here and tell me, Seven, you know, you are kind of wrong, then I'll apologize. That's why I was like, don't group me with you guys because I've grown and I'm like, I don't have no grudges against her. Even with her, this is disrespectful the way she's treating me as a man. That's why he's shaking his head like, why are you even engaging in this? she shouldn't be speaking to me like that.
I know the one you play.
Yeah, I play one.
Papa, I know the one.
I play one.
Papa, I know the one. You know the one. You know the one. You want teach me, Perry. You know the one.
I play one. I don't go lie you.
You know the one, Massa.
I don't
You know the one.
I don't go lie you.
Why is he that? You know the one. You know the one.
I think I play one. You don't count.
I don't play. I don't play.
Hey.
I don't go play. You leave. We want you play.
I see it.
You know the one.
Oh, I play one. I don't go lie you.
My eyes.
I don't go lie you lah.
It's scary because, like, remember I was telling you upstairs, for men, it's kind of a tough place because they're so loud, right? It's like women will be like, girl, speak your truth or whatever, but they're not actually trying to bring them together. I'm not saying you're doing that, but that's what happens a lot of times is women be like, yeah, girl, fuck him. And it's like, we're trying to come together, even as friends, or even as housemates. It's like, because why does everyone else have to feel like this because of your issue? That's what I was saying. Like, men will be like he's telling me, like, chill, don't. You're right, you know, because men can regulate each other. Like, bro, that's not manly, or that's not gentleman. Like, if I do something like, yo, shit, or whatever, they'll be like, bro, that's chill, that's not right. Blanco will even say, chill. But sometimes women be like, no, fuck him, he messed up. And it's like, you're just acting like that because your emotions. But we have to come together at some point. So I don't like that you brought it up, but I'm happy that you did, because I even came to her and I told her, after the situation happened with you on stage and with Akofa on stage, I came to her and I said, you know why I feel messed up? I said, more because of you. Because that's nothing on stage, but the fact that I can't even speak to you, I feel like I have nobody in the house. So I'm just like, and I wanted to tell you that today too, not about that situation. I be feeling lonely in here. You can't speak to me because you're holding on to whatever you got going on with him. So who do I come and speak to? That's why sometimes I go in the living room and I just sit to myself and I just be like, I can't talk to them. And the person I want to talk to, when I do want to speak to you, I be like, I can't even speak to you because you have a wall up. So I be feeling alone here. I be feeling alone. And her not being paired up with anybody else should be someone that I should be able to talk to. Even if we're not going to be, I should at least be able to be like, what's up, how was your day? And her be like, yo, I don't like the way you did, but she has no respect in the way she's speaking to me. She doesn't know what I've been through. She doesn't know who I am. You know, like, she doesn't know what I did on the outside. To be speaking to me like that is very disrespectful, and that's when God was like, because I'm a man first, you feel me? Like, and she's a woman, so we should be respecting each other. That's why I said no, let her answer, and then when we put the spotlight on her, it's like she doesn't know. Nobody look at me. Him, he's the problem. I'm out. Because if she was to sit right here and he was to ask her simple questions, like talk to him, she can't do it. That's all I'll speak on for the subject. There's not really much else for me to talk about. That's why upstairs I was short. Like, I'm like, calm down, what do you want me to do? I don't know. I'm a sweetheart. I'm a lover boy, like you said. He looks like trouble, but I think he's a lover boy. I'm very romantic. Like, I ask you questions for things I want to do, and I figure out, like, things you like. I like surprises. I don't like just, I like surprises, you know? So I ask you on a random day, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What's this? What's that? And on a random day that you're not expecting it, I would surprise you and be like, I didn't think you remembered this or remember that. Those are things I like, especially with a lady. I do that with my friends, everybody, but for a woman, I think the number one thing for a woman is to surprise her. Be sweet, be romantic. But you ever notice sometimes when you try to love somebody, they push you away the most because they're not ready for that? It's like when you try to get to know the person and they're like pushing you away and they take all that energy, like that negative stuff out on you. It's like you almost get cut trying to, you know, get close to someone. I feel like it's one of those situations. That's why I'm staying away, like, because I can't speak to her. I asked Ohinaba to talk to her because he's in the room with her. Ohinaba. I was like, talk to her. Ohinaba, didn't I ask you to speak to her before? Because y'all in the same room. See? Like, I'm not.
And did he?
No, the thing is, he spends more time in here because like anytime I get inside, I'm waiting for her to come.
So it's like she's here
Anytime she comes, I see.
for friendships and stuff like that.
I think, Seven, you should man up and speak to her. You know, one thing
I
I
just
learned
tried
is that you know women are always right. Listen, when you try to sit her down, you can even try to apologize for what you have not done.
You said for what
And
I've not done.
listen, that's women. That's women. I'm saying something. Just
Used to rain.
you can even apply it to yourself. You know you need that.
So we should all just act within delusions.
Listen, even if you are right, to be a gentleman, try to apologize for what you
I
have
could
not
do
done.
that. You want me to act?
Yeah, I want you to do
Pretend.
that.
I
No,
could
don't
do it.
pretend.
But that's what it is, though. You
No,
understand?
don't pretend. You know, with women,
For the sake of the house and for the sake of the
no, for
energy,
your peace of mind
We are not
and for how you are.
No, it's
No,
fine, it's fine.
no, I understand. Don't worry. Relax.
Oh, yeah.
We play.
Why?
I don't drink coffee.
Because they could get hurt. Listen,
Kando said she drinks.
they could
Me,
get
as
hurt.
I thought you won't drink. That's why.
Seven, you see, they could get hurt with something that is irrelevant to us as men. For women, maybe the reason why she's angry is irrelevant, but that's how they are.
you want to know what the real issue is?
It's okay, keep it. Yeah.
Whatever I want to do.
Yeah, it's okay, just keep it. Yeah, keep it.
I understand the real issue.
Yeah, if there's a reason, then you have to keep it. It's okay.
Someone bought and tried talking to say. No, you play. I want to play for 5, 6, 7. You play 2, so I think
Me doing that.
That's just talking things.
I think the thing, look, we left the thing for you.
I mean, no, I put some of yours in 7 soon.
Ja, what was you gonna say to
But it's
him?
okay, I'll take it tomorrow.
No, our friend told there's a reason for
Yeah. And he started saying it and I said you should stop. It's okay. You know, just that I wanted him to free the girl because the girl has some pain. So I wanted you to free her by just trying to apologize without even solving the issue. Yeah.
I tried to.
Yeah. So again, I can.
Go ahead, I'll do it. It's fake anyway, so it's.
Because you could
No, it
be
is.
right, but that's how
No,
women
but
are.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's
You don't want to give like
for kids. Sometimes you fake stuff. Like when it's adults, you want to tell adult the truth so that they can grow.
Yeah.
Like but she doesn't want to hear that, so I can fake it. It's fine.
Hey,
You don't like me saying
I'm
that?
very blunt. It's fine. Well, you are blunt.
I'm actually not, because if I was, I would say out loud a reason for even being here, and that would be like, wow,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have did that. You understand? So you think I'm blunt, but I'm actually respectful.
Yeah, for that I know.
I protect her constantly. I constantly protect her.